What's up, financial hacks? So in today's video, we're going to be going over briefly generational wealth. Now, I seen this post on Twitter, and it was pretty much, I guess, like a family. Like every year they do this, but every year, like they meet with like their attorneys, financial planners, and pretty much just go over the family money. And man, I thought that was so cool. And that's something I definitely want to do when I get older and eventually have kids as well. I would love to be able to do weekly meetings. I mean, not weekly, yearly, or maybe a couple times throughout the year, meetings with the financial planners, etc., to go over the family finances, but also to teach my kids about making money and about how to hold and invest money as well at an early age and make it fun. Now, for me, growing up, I really had no idea about money at all. Like I had like no concept of like what things actually cost and what people actually made. I had no idea what my parents made. I had no ideas pretty much on like I guess a house would cost, or this would cost, or like the minimum wage. I'm pretty sure most of you people who are watching this video didn't either. I'm pretty sure you may have like some concept, maybe, oh, this game costs $60. Maybe this new Xbox costs $300, but actually knowing, okay, the $300 is like worth 1 day of work, 2 days of work, 3 days of work. The minimum wage is only $7, so I would have to work XYZ amount of hours to actually get this. Again, I'm talking about like, elementary, junior high, heck, probably even most of high school as well on that. So yeah, I think that's definitely a problem with a lot of households versus a lot of the richer households where they are teaching this to their kids pretty much, I'm not gonna say from day one, but when they're young, so that they understand this and have this mentality already to be financially disciplined at a earlier age. Another thing too, going along this is schools. Schools don't really teach you crap about personal finance at all. I can only remember one class that we had to do, or one school trip that we had to do. I cannot think of the name of the area we went to, or the school we went to. I mean, not the school we went to, but the like our school went to another like area. I forgot the name of it. I cannot think of it right now. But it's pretty much like a full little city or full little neighborhood. And us kids, I think I was like maybe 7, 8, and we were all given like maybe $100 or so. I think $100 every day, and every day was like, I think like an hour. I think we were there for maybe like 4 hours, 5 hours, and with our money, we could buy like food, we could buy different stuff from like the teachers and like other adults. And during this, we would, I believe I think we had some fake money, like Monopoly type money, but also too, we were supposed to balance, like have like a balance sheet from our checkbooks. Because we had, no. I think we had I know we had checkbooks, but I think we had checkbooks and money. But I do remember it being very apparent. They wanted us to learn how to do how to like write checks and different stuff, and keep a I guess knowledge of how much money that we're spending versus how much that we actually have, and make sure that we're not going over that amount. And I thought that was fun at that time, but it's like, looking back at it now, we're so past that now. We're using credit cards and digital now, everything digital. I don't think that many people really write checks like they did 10, 15, 20 years ago at all. Everybody got dang near credit cards now. So I think that was cool that we at least had that, I guess, that experience, but it would have been even greater too if they would have kept up, or we're looking way ahead to like credit cards and maybe more digital ways of balancing our books, so to speak. And yeah. I'm trying to think of some other examples growing up where we really were taught about finance, and even in school, high school. I think there was one elective that talked about finance or home economics, I think, but that wasn't a requirement at all. They did not push that at all. And I was also I was like in a certain program in school, in the STEM Academy, that we didn't take electives like everybody else. So we were focused on like, science, technology, engineering, math. So I even missed out on that too. But yeah, that's something that's like a 2-factor thing that I think can really help out with young people learning finance. Their family when they're younger, teaching them about finance, but also to the school system. Now, to be fair too, I have seen videos talking about, hey, even if we taught this in school, people wouldn't even listen. And that's true. There's going to be plenty of people who will be in class and will probably learn a ton about personal finance and different ways how you can save and make money. And probably like 70% of those people will probably forget it or not even take it seriously. But for those other 30%, those other 40%, I think that will be good for them. Unfortunately, we're kind of just like in a cycle. Like they just want you to go to school, learn X, Y, Z. Don't be a boss, pretty much. Just keep on working, just kind of keeping you in that factory type mindset. I believe that's actually how school started, if I'm not mistaken, more in that factory type mindset. I'm going to look into that, but I believe that's actually why. The public schools, at least, were like that. But yeah. If you guys went to like a private school, definitely let me know. Did you guys also not learn anything about personal finance, or did you learn something about finance in private school? In public school, we didn't, but I'm intrigued to see if you guys in private school may have gotten extra classes along those lines. Now, I did have some good experiences, of course, throughout elementary school, but definitely I would have loved more emphasis on personal finance, houses, how much things actually cost, what's the average household income, what's a good salary, what's a bad salary. A lot of people, including myself too, growing up, kind of just in that mindset, or that mindset brought on into us that, hey, if you go to college, you'll automatically be doing good, which is the furthest thing from the truth. There's so many countless videos of people, I was about to say something else, but people who went to school, who got their 4 years, hey, some of them got their master's degrees and they're still working at freaking Starbucks, freaking minimum wage, barely above minimum wage jobs. In addition to this too, it does depend on what degree you're going in for, and that's something else too. I might make another video talking about college and going only for certain specific fields. Most other fields I definitely don't recommend unless you're just getting in for free or your parents just have the money for it. But yeah, you go in school, get this master's degree, and a job that's like max pay 40, 45K. That's horrible if you're paying 130, 150K in student loans and all that interest adding up. But yeah, that's a whole nother video. I'm going to do that one maybe next. But anyway, guys, then we'll hear your guys' thoughts on generational wealth. Do you think it's primarily in the home that people are lacking, or in the school system, or a mix of both, or maybe something entirely different that I did not talk about in this video? Definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts on this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.